William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat Daniel Dubois. You're going to sleep.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. I'm here in Billy Nelson's gym. With me, I've got John Joyce. John, sometimes when I come to this gym, you don't want to get interviewed because you've got no news, nothing like that. Well, you've got some news.
Yeah.
You're fighting next week.
Yeah, next Saturday. Looking forward to it and can't wait to get the ball rolling. I
mean, like, it's your professional debut on the Warrington Galahad undercard down in Leeds. You've been in training camp for what, 15 weeks?
It's the first week of February, yeah. Flat out training. I'm glad to get on a big show, a very big show, Josh Warrington and Kid Gather, so I'm looking forward to it.
With the last interview I did with you, you said that because of the frustration that you've gone through of not getting a fight date and being in camp for so long, that the guy that you're going, the person that you're going to face in your debut is going to get it. Is he going to get it?
Well, that's the plan. That's the plan anyway. I could get it quicker myself than that, but that's the plan, yeah. All of us training, I've been here 4 months flat out training, so I'm 100% ready now anyways, thanks to Billy, so he has me in top class shape, so that's all that matters. I'm glad now that this is the right time. I think this is the right time for me to make my debut, to get out there.
You're going to be, this is at 11-8 you said, is it, this fight?
About 11-8, 11-9,
yeah, so but going forward you're going to be coming down to like middleweight.
It's a possibility back to light middleweight. We're making this weight at the moment very easy, but as Billy says, maybe in 12 months, 2 years, we don't know how much more my body can grow as I'm only 21.
Yo, you're 22 soon, you're not?
6 months.
6 months? Oh, well, it's way off then. You're 21 and a half then. Mm. So how you find it in Scotland and that? You're, obviously, you're here in a small town and stuff like that. Is it good to be here because it's your mind's fully focused on boxing? There's no distractions of back home?
Yeah, it's very quiet here. It's perfect. It's something similar to back home. As if I was in a big city or somewhere like that, up around London or somewhere like that, I'd have too much to do, I believe. At least here I can focus on my job and just concentrate on training.
Okay then, well, you're looking to be a campaigner at middleweight. It's not probably one of the easiest divisions to campaign at, especially domestically and world level. Again, like Billy's your manager, he knows he's managed a good few boxers before in the past, he's trained a good few boxers before in the past, so he knows how to develop his fighters. But in terms of yourself, John, you've had that frustration of being in camp for so long. We're halfway through 2019 now. Looking at the end of this year, how many fights would you like to have had by the end of this year? Is it every other month?
Every month, possibly.
Every month.
I don't mind, but I'd love to have at least 3 or 4 fights by here till Christmas, yeah.
I've got to ask, there's no Irish flag in this gym. We've got Mark McCauley's flag there, we've got a Scotland flag. Where's the Irish flag?
It's an absolute disgrace. It's a disgrace on Billy. But he didn't refuse to train an Irish boxer though.
No.
So
because he sees a cash cow in you, that's what it is. Now, you've been training hard and whatnot. How, like, I've watched you do your 10-3s and stuff like that. Billy, that's the first time I've seen Billy actually, because I'm normally coming after the training session. That's the first time I've seen Billy. He's quite a, no, I wouldn't say dictator, but he wants you to work hard. He doesn't want you slacking, does he?
That's the good thing about Billy Nelson. You don't get to hide behind bags here and just toss away a session. Like every session, you're pushed to the limits, and that's a good thing, because when I was an amateur, most of the times I done my own thing and
you switch off and get lazy.
Switched off, which wasn't good. But I'm 21 now. I realise that wasn't a good thing I was doing. I have a good man behind me, and he pushes me to the limit every day. And that's what I have to do to get the best out of me. So I appreciate everything he's doing for me.
You obviously watched the fights at the last weekend there out in New York, did you?
Yeah, I watched the fight with Joshua and
were you surprised as everyone else? Or are you one of them guys that knew Ruiz would do it?
No, I'm very surprised. I watched Joshua spar up in Sheffield. I think he's world class, but he is world class, but I was shocked. I was shocked to see him lose, but I wouldn't put it doubt if they fight in the rematch that Ruiz will beat him again. You would?
Was that again?
I wouldn't put a doubt if they fight again. I think Joshua could possibly lose again.
If that was the case, where does Joshua go? Do you think if he loses the rematch against Ruiz? Do you think he's still got
Of course he'll come back again, but
It's a long road.
It could be a step back from. Because we have a man here, Martin Bregoli, and I seen them both sparring. There's not a flick of a kind in it. People might look at Martin Bregoli, he's an average guy, but when you see him in the ring sparring sparring with world level, and there's nothing like the man is. I believe Martin Bregoli be a world champion someday.
See, I've seen Martin fight, and I've seen him training a little bit, and the guy can fight. And yourself and Billy have nothing but high praises for him. Obviously, the Michael Hunter fight is the Michael Hunter fight, but he's come back and beat Mariusz Wach out in Poland, stopped him. Yeah. So that's a credible opponent there. And like the interview I just did with Martin there, he's basically calling every heavyweight out domestically. And how do you think he fares against these guys, the Daniel Dubois, Nathan Gormans, and Joe Joyces? I mean, there's fights out there for them if they can be made. Yeah.
I think he beat them both for breakfast, dinner and supper. I think that's exactly what I think he do with them. I don't they're top class lads, but he's just his skill set of Martin Bregoli is unreal. Something you'd see of a light middle or something, or middleweight. His body movement is unreal.
Saturday night, obviously we spoke about the Joshua fight and stuff like that. There's sort of like conspiracy theories going around that he wasn't right going into the ring. There was sort of like he was concussed. Well, he was concussed, that's what people are saying, but then there was a panic attack in the changing room. Do you believe any of these stories? Did you sense something was wrong with Joshua during the ring walk?
Yeah, he took his time coming out, and basically when he was in the corner, when his name was getting called out, he didn't look himself. He was chewing a lot in his gum shield. Just didn't look the one man. But maybe we all pinpoint these things now as he lost. Maybe there was nothing wrong. Maybe he just wasn't. The guy was too good in the night. So it is.
Any other fights interest you on Saturday night?
No.
No Katie Taylor?
Katie Taylor, yeah. A lot of people are saying that she shouldn't have gotten a decision and stuff, but I don't think so. I think she's done enough to win. She deserves all the credit she gets because she's the first Irish person to ever win all the unification belts. So.
Undisputed, yeah.
Yeah, so. And what she's done in only so many fights, 14 fights, I think, 13 fights. So I think Katie, I've known her in person, I've trained with her, I've sparred her when I was a kid. She's unreal and she's a beautiful young lady.
What next do you think? Do you think Katie will take the rematch against Persoon?
Of course, I think she will. Just
right that long. Oh, Murphy's in. Look.
I think she'll take the rematch just to change everybody else's mind that had its doubts.
Yeah. I
think she'll just correct the way it happened.
Okay, you're out next week. Quickly, what can the fans expect from you? I mean, like, you've done a couple of interviews with me now, and every time I'm saying debut coming, your debut's here, so
yeah, finally,
yeah, you've got a smile on your face for a change, which is good. What can the fans expect next week from yourself?
Next week, I expect to bring my best and a very exciting young fighter. That's what I think you should expect, yeah. So, someone that I believe will have a bright future.
Yeah, gonna get the stoppage?
Well, we'll see what happens. All I want to do is perform to my best, and if that comes my way, I'll take it. I want to enjoy myself when I'm in there.
Is it? You start off at 6 rounds. Was it a 4-rounder?
Six
rounds. Yeah, so your day was a 6-rounder. Is that just because of your amateur background, or?
Well, that's what the guys have chosen to start me off as 6 rounders. I don't mind it. I've been sparring 6, 8 rounders now, easy. So,
like you say, Billy's got you fit anyway. So
yeah, when we started off here, we only sparred 2. We got through it up to 8. We're sparring 8 now. We managed very easy, comfortably.
Good stuff. Well, I don't know if I'm down there next weekend yet. I've not spoken to Coogan, but if I am, I'll see you next weekend. And thanks for doing Fight Fight TV. No, thanks very much, John.
William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat Daniel Dubois. You're going to sleep.